Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. So guys, I'm going to be talking about the lesser known pro staff from the early 90s today. The Wilson Pro Staff 4.2 Classic SI. Alright, so hold tight. The people in the know actually told me that the pros that you saw playing with this racket was actually not this racket. And I'm talking about the pros on tour, like the real people, a la not Pete, but the guys that played with the racket that looked like the 6.1 were actually playing with a 4.2. The stiffer version, because it was like their pro stock. It had a better balance, it was stiffer, it was easier to customize, it played well in its stock form. But it was only around for us, the consumer, for only 2 years. I don't know why, maybe it didn't sell very well, but this is definitely one of those in-demand rackets right now on eBay, because they're very, very rare, and when one pops up, it's usually sold within a day or two. So I'm going to show you what the main differences are with these two rackets. So I got my 6.195 here. This is a 4 5/8 grip. This is mine. This 4.2 actually belongs to my buddy Dave, who's up here from LA. Hey Dave. And it's a half, and he leathered it out right there. So first we're going to put it on the balance board and see where it comes out. From what I remember, these were pretty head light. Three, one, three. Looks like 313. Okay, let's see if it's near 313 on the 4.2. I'll just put it right by the 313. No, it's not. 303. Interesting. All right, so we're going to go to the scale and check the rest of the specs. Right. At the scale, $6.195, 360. Check the swing weight. $332. Okay. 4.2. $347.5. Swing weight. $290. Ooh, $292. Okay. All right, so let's go analyze. All right, so let's check out what we got. So we know that 6.195 is a beast, right? At 360, right? Balance is 313. Swing weight is 332. So heavy, heavy, semi-heavy. 4.2 on the other hand was lighter, right? Balance was lighter. Swing weight was lighter. So that's why the pros like this, because you can, when you take these numbers, you can definitely customize it the way you want it to. If you wanted these specs, you can easily get to a 6195 spec from these specs. And the racket though itself is stiffer, right? Back then, people, pros wanted a stiffer feeling racket, a lighter, stiffer feeling racket. It was 80% high modulus graphite, 20% ultra high modulus graphite. So it was made with, stiff fibers, stiff material. So they are both 16 by 18, right? That's unheard of today, right? That extra cross gives you a little more control and makes the string bed a little more dense so that we don't break strings all day long. But the 4.2 is definitely more maneuverable on a stiffer frame and lighter. So you got that racket around faster, right? So I personally use this racket for maybe a summer. I own 2 of them, and I actually loved it. The guy that I worked for owned 6 of them, but we're talking like early 90s. So we knew this racket very, very well. We were very surprised that Wilson decided to discontinue it after 2 years. But I mean, if you can find one of these are gems. These are literally, needles in a haystack if you can get them. So I don't want to be causing some crazy demand for them, but if you see this in a 95 form, you get this. If you're any type of a purist, you know what I'm talking about. There is 110s of these lying around in eBay. Don't get those. Those are not good, okay? It's only good in a 95 form. Okay, buy this racket. It is that good. If you've never hit with this racket before, you have to try it. It's smooth, it's stiff, it's controlled, it's just enough power. You're gonna love it. Wilson Pro Staff 4.2 SI from way back in the day. Gotta try it. So I want to thank Dave DeLuca for lending me his racket. I'm sure you were watching, so thank you so much. He's one of those that probably buy these all up, so you guys can't. All right? So thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.